you've absolutely got to be careful because it's a trap. Okay, I want to do a warning today about a resource in the game you guys are going to need to be careful about, okay? If you look here in the game, the hilts, you might have been noticing your hilts have been going down over time. I want to explain this. So I have 6,350 hilts. If you watched the previous video, you probably noticed I had like 12,000 hilts or something, and my hilts are going down even though I'm playing like a whole lot in the game. Like, how can I be playing a ton but I'm losing hilts? Because in the beginning of the game, when the game just started out, we were getting hilts a lot, because if you look at the way the game's set up, there's the primary, tributes, challenge rifts, all this, but every time you go to the next one, you get rewards. Like, look, if I just get one challenge rift, I'm going to get 100, another 100 hilts, etc. So in the beginning of the game, we were getting all of these achievements over and over again completed, and all these achievements are basically hilts, so we were just constantly getting paid out with this hilt economy. So you get used to having all of these hilts, and like, oh yeah, hilts are no problem at all, let me just go in here and just buy this, and you know, buy the mystery legendary just in case it's a good one and whatever. So you end up buying a bunch of stuff. But I have learned, and I want to share this with you today, you've absolutely got to be careful because it's a trap. Basically, the hilts that you get in this game are actually really limited once you get to a certain point, and that's after about a month of playing. So once it starts slowing down, you know, you slow down your spending, you slow down your grinding, whatever it is, you're progressing slower. All those achievements and everything they're bleeding your hilt currency into you is really going to slow down. And then when you're spending hilts, you're basically taking it out of your piggy bank of hilts. So something I want to show you here is what exactly I would consider good purchases. There's only really a couple of them that you want to do. The legendary crest is at the very top of this. If you're the Immortal, you get a secondary chance to get another legendary crest and another rare crest in here. But per month, you're going to buy a legendary crest. So that means 1,600 hilts a month we need to be saving at a minimum, at least 1,600, okay? Now, the rare crest I highly recommend as well, because we just basically need gem fragments in order to level up whatever gems we do get from the legendary crest, and getting gem fragments is basically impossible. So we can get like 5 of these legendary gems for the cost of 1 of these, and normally I would say 1 in 5 is probably reasonable. And so I would say the crest would be a better value. You can buy this legendary gem if you're free to play and you're basically desperately thirsty for gems. I don't know if I particularly like this one a whole bunch. It's speed of your primary attack only. If maybe it was attack speed or something for all moves, I'd like it a little bit better. But, you know, if you want to, I'm not really going to begrudge you of it. But I definitely think the crest and legendary crest is something you need to save all the time. And then if you're also saved into the Immortals too, you're going to want to be able to buy another crest here, and you're going to want to buy another legendary crest here. The weekly legendary item you can get right in the beginning when you're just starting either a new hero or whatever, and you're getting a bunch of hilts, because this will help you get, if you have like basically 0 or 1 or 2 legendary items, this will help you get 1 extra one, which will help all your leveling up quicker and all that right in the beginning. So I don't begrudge anyone trying to get this, or people that are trying to like snipe stuff that you don't have yet in your essence transfer, because it can be slow to get legendaries in the beginning, but later on this value drops off insanely. Like if I want to go grind right now, I can probably grind 20 to 30 legendaries today if I play 12 hours. Like I know that because I've done it multiple times, and 20 to 30 in a day would mean that if I could do that with hilts, that would mean that I would think I could get 32,000 hilts in a day. And I know there's absolutely no way that I can get that same valuation out of legendary items. So basically, some rough napkin math is telling me that the mystery legendary items is just not a good purchase. And what you really want to focus on is crests in particular. So today's video is warning with your hilts. Don't waste your hilts. Make sure you're focusing on saving them and only buying the crest with it, because even if you're not going to spend or let's say you continue to spend, okay? Because if you're free to play, it's even more important to do crest. But let's say you're going to spend a ton of money, like you still need crests at some point. Because look, I spent $1,000 and I'm stuck. Like I still need more gems. Like you always will need. Like that's why I kind of stopped spending, because I realized like it's just kind of like a trap. You're always going to need more gems. There's never a point where you don't. So because of that, it's an income, outcome type of problem we have here with the hilts. We're always going to have to purchase the crest, which means our income needs to be equivalent at least to what it costs to purchase the crest on a daily, because it's 600 hilts a day from the rare. So if you think you can get 600 hilts a day, that's a lot of hilts every single day. And then it's 1,600 a month from the legendary crest. So be careful with your hilts is where I'm going with this. Love you all. Thank you so much for the subscribers. We went from 75% of the people who watched me are not subscribed to like 70%, like 5% of you out there who saw my messages about subscribing and helping me out did sub. And I thank you so much. Honestly, the channel size has basically doubled since Diablo, and all of the subscribers are going to help a ton in terms of whenever I do actually take it. So I haven't really been taking many sponsors on the channel. I'm trying not to cram in too many ads. You notice most of these videos are lower than 8 minutes, and 8 minutes is the mark you need them to be in if you want to cram extra ads in and stuff. And I'm not really taking many sponsors. I'm not trying to be super annoying. So, thanks once again for all the subs. I'll see you in the next video.